Well, since we're like really debating about Shadow versus Mewtwo, because we're still like on the ropes of whether Death Battle was right or wrong with this one, but there are some
That was
Death
good either
Battles.
way.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like that too.
Yeah.
I go either way. But even though there's some guys like us who just watch this for our entertainment, there's some Death Battles that was not the best. Like they're our least favorite Death Battles. I want to talk about that. Let's start with Richard. What was your least favorite Death Battle?
Well, originally it used to be the first Goku versus Superman because I remember the hype for that was crazy. I was a senior in high school Yes, and I remember, oh my God, this is just gonna be so epic. This is the mother of all battles. But when Goku lost, I was upset, but I didn't. But again, I was young and I was naive. But when I grew, I understood the reason, and I understood, well, it's their opinion. I mean, but anything can happen. So for the longest time, that used to be my least. But then it changed. In 2014, it changed, and I never thought it was possible. But my least favorite death battle of all time, this beats out Green Arrow versus Hawkeye, Goku versus Superman, and Knuckles versus Donkey Kong. It's the Tiger Zord versus Epion.
Oh, man.
That was a masterpiece! Blasphemy!
Burn him! No, I'm just kidding. Burn him at the stake!
It was a good episode. It was a good episode, but I'm sorry. I mean, I was a huge Gundam fan, and I knew who Epion was, and I even knew about the pilots, but I wanted Tommy to win, because I don't know if everyone knows this, but I am a hardcore Power. I am a Tommy fan. I'm a White Ranger fan, and I'm actually going to meet Jason David Frank at Comic-Con this year.
Jealous.
Awesome. Nice.
Yeah.
Jealous.
Yeah, but oh, sorry. Oh, nothing? Okay. Well, I was saying, again, the fight was good. I like the voice acting, and I like how they went in depth about, I can't remember Epion's pilot, but I liked how they went in depth about his story. He really is a tragic character. Yeah, there you go.
Unfortunately named.
Zax? Oh God, I know, and his name rhymes with sex, so basically,
real name Leonardo Peacecraft. I know that's a twister.
And how ironic is it that whole fight started because Zaba actually killed his girlfriend, and just when he was about to get some, all of a sudden, boom, she's dead.
Let's do that thing that rhymes with your name.
And cookbook.
I know, but honestly,
by a talking sword.
Like, here's the reason. Yeah, here's the reason I don't like it. Here's the reason I don't like it. It's the ending. Like, basically, because again, it was a great fight. It was a worthy follow-up to the previous 3D fight, Godzilla versus Gamera. But I just hated the ending. Like, basically, just see like that close second when Zack says "for Nord" and Tommy's saying no, and Saba's like son of a bitch. He's basically, and to hear Tommy scream in agonizing pain, it's just like, oh God, it's like I got shot in the childhood. Like that I felt that.
Yeah, I felt that feeling like 4 times in a row.
I think the dude did a good voice acting job of Tommy with all the and all that when he kicks.
Oh God!
He does all the time.
Well, it's funny you guys say that because I was telling your only mate this yesterday. But the guy who voiced Tommy years ago on the Newgrounds website, he created a parody of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, with a new group, and it would take place where we would see Lord Zet, who was basically the son of Rita and Zet, and he would go around taking on these new Rangers, and Zordon would say, Alpha, we need new Rangers, and basically, you would get this buff guy who couldn't stop flexing his arms. You would get this typical blonde pink girl who's like, oh my God, and you would get this little Chinese girl, and you would get this guy, this African-American guy, and I'm not kidding, I can't make this up. He had little spike balls for arms.
What?
Yes, he did. I will send, and he basically made fun of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. he made fun of the Green Ranger arc. He parodied Lost in Space and Galaxy, and they even got the announcer from Dragon Ball Z to finish off the series. I'm not kidding.
Oh, God.
One hell of a way to do it.
Yeah, and there was this one scene, like, basically there's this, I'll play one scene, but there was this one scene where, Zed finally faces, where when they do the Green Ranger arc, we don't know who the Green Ranger is because it's not Tommy, because this takes place after the Mighty Morphin, but they're still wearing the Mighty Morphin suits. Oh, and they also parry Zeo. I forgot to mention that. They parry Zeo. But anyway, they're trying to find out who is this Green Ranger. And basically, when they find out, and I haven't even told Your Only Mate this because it's a huge spoiler twist, but basically, when he removes his helmet, he's laughing, and the laugh sounds familiar. And when he takes off, shocking, the dramatic theme song plays, da, 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 like the Rangers have their jaw dropped. Zed and his girlfriend are having sex, and they're looking at the screen.
What?
And finally, Zordon his jaw is hung open, and his head explodes, and Alpha straps on a blindfold, and he does the salute.
His mind was blown.
His mind was blown, and then the Earth breaks apart, and only the Rangers survive.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So the creator of that series, I will send you all the link, I promise, but he is the one who played the main villain. So when I heard he was going to play White Ranger, I was like, that's kind of ironic, that he played a villain of a parody of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but now he's doing the
He did it so well, too. So well.
Did. So, yes, but overall, that was my least favorite death battle. I still love watching it, but I always just grab my heart whenever I see Tommy is about to die.
All right.
Don't worry.
For me, I think it's what is it? I know they say it was a joke, but they actually include this as an episode for Death Battle, and that was, I think it's Selma Black versus Justin Bieber.
Oh my
Justin
God.
Bieber versus Rebecca Black.
Rebecca. Friday,
yeah, Rebecca Black.
Friday, gotta get down on
It's Friday, baby.
I mean, like, why? Why would they make this? And it's like, what a waste of a good episode right there. I mean,
right.
What are you talking about? Justin Bieber died.
They both,
yeah.
No.
First Rebecca Black. And the Jonas Brothers.
Miley Cyrus.
The Jonas
and
Brothers.
Some random 13-year-old driver.
Oh, God.
And
I
Miley
hated
Cyrus.
I see where you're coming from, though, DuoDreamer. It was such a waste.
I pretend it doesn't exist, to be honest with you.
Oh.
Like, we waited, a month for that or something? Or was it, 3 weeks? I can't remember. It was a shorter time frame, it seemed like the death battles came out back then than they do now.
I think so,
but it wasn't as, the death battles, it wasn't as, creatively, groundbreaking as it was back then,
I honestly see it as a way for Death Battle to make fun of pop teen celebrities. I mean, because that's the question here. Would you rather listen to Baby or would you rather listen to Friday?
I see.
Yeah,
I'd rather go out and get some.
You guys remember Celebrity Death Battle?
Right. Yeah, Celebrity Deathmatch.
Oh, I love that show.
MTV.
That was such an awesome show.
Oh yeah.
It was.
But Your Only Mate, what was
Johnny
your
Gomez.
Favorite death battle?
Oh, my least favorite. My least favorite is actually Pikachu versus Blanca.
Whoa! Wow.
Oh, we're getting into territory here.
Yeah.
Mainly because I'm just not that big a fan of the matchup.
Right.
You have 1 foot tall or so Pikachu versus someone who, in one video, was described as the love child of the Hulk and Carrot Top.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Oh man.
But the reason they were paired together, because they're both electric. Okay, then screw it. Let's throw in I don't know, Electro 4, or just anyone else uses electricity and make a fucking electrical battle royale or something.
Yeah, seriously.
Because they're all electric.
Or Raiden.
That's so true.
Yeah, or Raiden.
Yeah, Raiden, man. Well, Yeah.
Actually, the episode. I mean, there are still some parts of it I like. I just don't like the pairing.
Teaser for Goku versus Superman.
Yeah, that was like the best thing that came out of that.
Right, seeing the Kamehameha with the Superman logo, that's something that was pretty good.
I just didn't enjoy seeing Pikachu get Pikachoo'd.
Well, that ruined a lot of
That's so good.
Yeah, you know, I actually told your only mate this yesterday. I told him it would have been worse if Pikachu and Ash were both there, and then me and your only mate came up with two different endings. My ending was to have Pikachu still get eaten, but then all of a sudden Blanca goes after Ash and he eats him.
God damn.
Oh, no.
Oh man. But all right. Last but not least, Star. What was your least favorite battle?
Oh man, I'm probably gonna lose. There's just so many subscribers for saying this.
Oh no, don't worry. We're all here.
It's a tie. It's kind of a tie. Although one of them is, well, one of them's clearly the obvious thing.
What?
It's a tie between, well, Superman versus Goku.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
And
first one or the second one?
Both of them. And Mega Man versus Astro Boy.
What?
Oh! Oh my God! What's wrong with you?
Well, we're gonna talk about Goku later, but I want to know why you didn't like Astro Boy versus Mega Man.
I'm curious too.
I know that
I've heard like multiple things that people don't like, but let's see what Star has to say.
it's a childhood thing, you know. Like, I know that Mega Man is like an inspired character from Astro Boy. It's obvious. I mean, Astro Boy's been around for a gajillion years and all that.
He's regarded as the god of manga.
And yeah, he's regarded as the god of manga. I've really stepped in some deep shit now, but
no. Don't. If
are we talking like knee deep or like where's it going up to?
Well, I can.
Oh,
How
it's
deep
like
talking?
I'm suffocating in an ocean of fecal matter is what I stepped into. But
oh my God, literally.
Honestly,
I can get out my lightsaber and just cut you free.
Oh God, gelatinous cube or something. Okay, but anyways, I'm a huge Mega Man fan. I have been since I was a wee little child. I'm surprised I didn't come out of the womb with Mega Man 1 and the bad box art and all that.
And the
that'd be awesome.
You know, the gun, he's got the gun, you know, it's like, what the hell?
That would be the best birth of all time.
And me and the box. Okay, but I even know that Astro Boy beats the living hell out of Mega Man because of the stats. He's so strong, he can punch through a friggin' mountain while he's flying. And that's all there is to it, but I just wanted Mega Man to win so bad. I just wanted him to win so bad.
I've been in that situation so many times.
And I had scenarios in my head. I had thought about it. You know, I could have done a prediction video about this if I wanted to. And maybe have steered it in the way I wanted to, but it would have been conjecture and it would have been bullshit. And people would have seen right through it. But that's how far my love goes. That's how far my love goes for Mega Man.
Yeah, I did a prediction video on that battle, and I was rooting for Mega Man, but I was so shocked when I saw Astro Boy beat him. But then when they explained that he can do this, he can do that, I'm like, damn.
You mind if I say two things? First of all, thank you. First of all, in terms of I loved Mega Man, but when I saw he was going up against Astro Boy, immediately I said, Astro Boy, he can win this fight. But the second thing I got, and my subscribers even told me this, that this fight was like the 2D version of Goku versus Superman.
Yeah.
Like literally, like Mega Man was Goku. Yeah, Mega Man
was hurt. Yeah,
I agree. I loved Mega Man. I played all of the games, and but seeing him die, like again, because this is something that Duo brought up in his predictions from another web series that used to be going but isn't anymore, Fatal Fiction.
Yes.
They did their own Mega Man versus Astro Boy, and they had Mega Man go up against the 2003 anime Astro Boy, which is actually the weakest incarnation of all of Astro Boy, because they even went as so far to say even if we did have Astro Boy in his manga and 80s and 60s show incarnations, they felt Mega Man still would have won. And that sparked a lot of debate. It's just like, well, I don't know. I mean, but I can see where they were coming from.
Right.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, but it's just. Yeah, but I can see. I'm with SpectralStar and everyone else here. I was rooting for Mega Man, but in my heart, I had to go with Astro Boy because, again, I mean, this again, a lot of people, newer generations don't know this, but this is effing Astro Boy. He is literally, he is one of the pioneer anime characters of all time. Him and Speed Racer, they were both America's first ever anime characters, and you know that's a lot. And trust me, the Astro Boy in the manga, his 60s and 80s show, he did a lot of overpowered stuff. Like, literally. He is literally the Japanese version of Superman, if he was a robot. And if he had to have his fueled in his ass.
His ass. Yeah. I was waiting on you to say that. I was going to make a mention of that if you had.
Yes.
Just to spit in his face. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, Wiz, I'm pretty sure we just ended up on a watch list.
Oh, Lord.